The sea looked calm and peaceful the day we stepped into that boat. No one could have imagined how dark the night would grow. The clouds began to hide the sky. The wind changed its familiar song. The waves kept crashing harder, and fear started moving in. Every swell seemed to whisper that everything would soon be gone, while a weary heart kept trying just to carry on. And in the middle of the chaos, there was only one thing on my mind. Is there still any peace for a soul lost out at sea? There is still peace upon the sea, even when the wind is screaming. There is still light beyond the clouds, and hope feels like it's fading. There is still a voice above the storm and all its sound, and the one who holds the universe still holds my heart somehow. There are storms inside us no one else can truly see. Smiles hiding silent tears, while the soul fights just to breathe. There are nights when every prayer feels too weak to leave the ground, but maybe heaven listens even when no words are found. Because faith does not always sing. Sometimes it simply stays, and remaining in the boat can be proof enough it remains. There is still peace upon the sea, even when the wind is screaming. There is still light beyond the clouds, when hope feels like it's fading. There is still a voice above the storm and all its sound, and the one who holds the universe still holds my heart somehow. If the boat begins to break and my strength finally gives way, remind me that even the disciples were afraid of the waves. If my eyes can only see the water, teach me how to look beyond, because sometimes your presence arrives right in the storm. Upon the sea, even when everything falls apart, there is still a living hope that no storm can tear apart. After the storm had passed, the silence felt completely new, as if heaven softly whispered, I never left the boat.
The deepest emptiness is not being alone. It's knowing you've lost the road back home. I drifted farther day by day, without seeing what was happening. One day without a prayer, another without listening for your voice. And when I finally noticed, there was silence living inside me, like an abandoned house after the lights went out. Because a heart can keep on beating even when it's far from peace, and there are souls still smiling while they're breaking underneath. Far from God, far from myself, that's when everything turned on. I kept trying to fill the emptiness, but nothing could reach my heart. Far from God, far from myself, I lost who I was meant to be. Because a soul can never find its rest when it turns away from eternity. I searched for meaning in so many places, but nothing ever stayed. Everything looked beautiful for a moment, then faded away. There's a quiet kind of longing inside those who've known your peace, like an echo softly calling, come back home to me. Maybe heaven never left me. Maybe I just stopped seeing the light. 'Cause even in the deepest distance, your grace keeps calling through the night. Far from God, far from myself, that's when everything turned on. I kept trying to fill the emptiness, but nothing could reach my heart. Far from God, far from myself, I lost who I was meant to be. Because a soul can never find its rest when it turns away from eternity. calling my name today.
Far from God, far from myself,
but your love came looking for me, right in the middle of my darkness. Your light helps me believe. Far from God, far from myself, that was the emptiness I knew. But when I found your presence again, my soul was made brand new. And in that quiet prayer, after all this time, I felt my heart find its way back home. I spent so much time running, trying to reach some distant place, as if life was always waiting somewhere beyond this moment's grace. And every time the silence found me, something inside wanted to slow down. The world kept telling me to move, never stop and never stay, as if living meant forever, chasing one more better day. But the harder I pursued answers to complete my soul, the farther I drifted away from simply breathing and letting go. I smiled through crowded conversations while my spirit slowly disappeared. Because there are silent emptinesses no one notices throughout the day. Maybe this moment is an invitation to truly feel again, 'cause there's a living presence waiting for us to slow down. Stepping into the moment changed my heart. When I stopped trying to control it all, when I released the weight of tomorrow and learned how to simply breathe, simply breathe. Stepping into the moment brought silence to battles I could never explain, because sometimes the soul finds God when it finally learns to be still. I search for meaning in achievements, trying to fill what felt incomplete. But no voice from the outside world could reach the garden inside me. Then in the middle of an ordinary afternoon, without signs or miracles to see, peace arrived so quietly, like someone returning home to me. There were no grand answers, no mysteries to unfold, only a calm and steady simple act of being alive. Maybe embracing the present isn't giving up the fight. Maybe it's discovering life has been here all along with open arms. Stepping into the moment changed my heart when I stopped running from myself. When the present opened a space of silence and fear began to lose its hold, lose its hold. Stepping into the moment brought peace, even without understanding everything. Because there is something eternal breathing softly within this life. So much time running without seeing the present, trying to find a meaning while life was unfolding. And when I finally stopped, my soul began to heal. Stepping into the moment brought me back to parts of myself I lost, because the present holds quiet treasures I never learned how to hear. Stepping into the moment changed my soul and taught me how to remain. Because maybe true peace is simply learning how to live. Stepping into the moment, stepping into the moment, without running, without trying to control, just being. And in the silence of the present, time began to slow, and for the very first time, my soul found rest. My soul found rest.
Tonight I almost couldn't pray. I sat alone inside the darkness, trying to settle my restless heart. But there was a kind of weariness heavier than my own hands. And for the first time in a long while, the words refused to come. There was only that endless silence and a feeling of giving up. Maybe nobody notices, but there are wars so quiet. They happen deep inside the soul. But tired faith is still faith, even when my voice grows weak, even when my heart keeps doubting and heaven feels so far from me. Maybe just continuing is already standing tall, because even wounded people can still call this faith at all. I thought I had to be strong, like the ones who never fall. But maybe God knows better,
those who keep going while fragile. Because there are nights when the soul can barely breathe at all, and still a stubborn kind of hope refuses to let us go. And maybe the hidden miracle is simply staying here. But tired faith is still faith, even when the light is gone, even when my steps are shaking and everything feels far from God. Maybe just remaining faithful is already standing tall, 'cause even those who cry in silence can still call this faith at all. Oh, it's not only the strong who keep going.
Sometimes the weary do too.
Sometimes surviving
Is its own kind of courage,
and grace still finds us there.
Oh, entire faith is still faith,
Even when it's small inside us, because there are days when hope can only speak in whispers, but it still speaks. It still speaks. Oh,
and maybe God can hear the presence.
that almost never leave our lips. Maybe He hears them most. I spent so much time running that I forgot where I belong. I thought the world beyond my doorstep held everything I needed to find. Bright lights, loud voices, endless promises, shining stronger than the truth inside. And little by little I kept giving pieces of myself away, trying to become somebody greater, or feeling smaller every day. The farther down that road I wandered, the emptier the journey seemed. And all the things I thought would save me were never what they claimed to be. Then on a quiet night of wandering, I heard my heart begin to say, maybe there's still a road before you. Maybe it's not too late. There was a porch light waiting for me, shining time in so many years I didn't have to hide, because the one who knows our failures also knows what's deep inside. There was a porch light waiting for me, shining through the dark ahead. Even after all my failures, there was still love welcoming me in. And when I thought it was too late to start all over once again, the door was still standing open, like I'd never really left. Maybe coming home isn't going back to a place. Maybe it's finding once again the part of your soul that grew tired of running away. There's still a porch light shining, even when the night comes down. And if the world leaves your heart wounded, there's still a road that leads you home. Because the love that's waiting for us never stop believing still, that even wandering children can find their way back home. And in the silence of that house, for the first time, I could finally breathe. I spent so much of my life running, chasing days that never arrived, while the present stood there quietly, waiting for me to come alive. And somewhere in the rush of living, my soul began to wear thin. The past kept pulling old memories, the future filled my mind with fear. I was torn between two stories, and neither one was really here. Trying to hold the hands of time, like trying to hold the sea, while life was happening around me, somewhere I refused to see. And on an ordinary afternoon, without a sign from above, I realized the present moment had never stopped showing up. Maybe there's a kind of beauty that only comes when we slow down, when the restless mind finally learns to set its burdens down. The now is Every time I slow my footsteps, life comes back to life. I spent years searching for meaning in some place I had yet to find, as if peace was hiding somewhere just beyond the next hillside. But no future destination ever made my spirit whole, because the human heart finds rest only when it learns to stay home. And the quieter I became, the more I started to see life was never far away. It was waiting patiently. Maybe time is only a story written by perception's hand, while something timeless keeps breathing deep inside who I am. The now is still here, even when fear comes around, even when my tired mind can't figure it all out. Figure it out. The now is still here, like a light beneath the door. And maybe true peace is nothing more than breathing once more. Time waiting for tomorrow, while life was unfolding today, searching for a distant freedom when it never went away. And when I finally stopped running, my soul remembered how to stay. The now is still here, even when up today. The now is still here, breathing in us now, far beyond the ticking clock, far beyond the noise somehow. And when the silence finally came, time no longer felt the need to run. And for the first time in a long while, I was simply here. Carried so much with me, sometimes I forgot who I am. Like someone trying just to survive, with a tired heart and trembling hands. And through the quiet hours of darkness, something inside me still breathed on. For so long I believed that pain was part of my name, like every scar I'd ever gathered would decide how my story ends. The shadows spoke so loudly, I almost stopped believing. But there was a quiet voice within, trying to wake me from my dreaming. And even on the hardest days, when everything seemed bound to fall, something deep inside my soul still wanted to stand tall. Maybe suffering exists to reveal what needs to change, but no pain was ever meant to keep us locked away. Night feels too heavy to withstand, won't hold me down. Pain won't hold me down. There's something stronger deep inside, like a light moving through the silence, reminding me there's still a road to find. I've been lost inside my thoughts, trying to outrun loneliness, while life kept knocking softly against my chest. Every hidden tear I carried had a message I couldn't see. Maybe real freedom begins when I stop running from me. And exhausted from the battles, with no answers left to hold, I discovered the present moment still had room for my soul. Maybe living means learning that even pain can fade away, because a deeper kind of peace is waiting. Strength is fading, and my feet can barely touch the ground. Touch the ground. Pain won't hold me down, because I can still feel a living hope rebuilding everything that pain tried to steal. Silence slowly showed me I wasn't too late. And when I stopped running from myself, my soul remembered how to breathe again. Pain won't hold me down, even when the sky turns gray. Maybe real strength is learning keep your heart awake. Pain won't hold me down. Now I finally see that freedom was always waiting in the simple act of being. Pain won't hold me down. Won't hold me down. There's a light still breathing deep inside of me now. When the silence finally came, the weight began to fall away. And for the first time in a long while, my soul could finally feel peace. Peace. Some days my mind becomes a room I can't stay in. Thoughts get loud like thunder, and breathing feels like sin. In the middle of the noise, I'm just trying to rest again. The more I feed the fear, the darker my eyes become. My mind builds hidden highways that never led me home. Guilt keeps waking the past. Worry paints tomorrow black, and I lose myself so often, holding what I can't hold back. There are wars nobody sees, fighting deep beneath my skin. But every time I slow down, something starts to breathe again. Maybe peace was never found in trying to control it all. Maybe grace begins to move when I let the burden fall. Don't let my mind drift into the dark when every thought is closing in, when fear speaks louder than my hope, and I can't find myself within, find myself within. Don't let my mind drift into the dark. Teach this weary heart to breathe. There's a quiet light still burning, and it's reaching out for me. I've spent whole nights awake, trapped inside my restless head. While the world kept moving on, I was barely moving ahead. I tried running from my shadows, tried not to feel the pain, but silence always found me, calling softly through the rain. And tired of all the rushing, I finally came to see some battles only lose their power when I learn to let them be. Maybe there is still a choice, even when the night is strong. Maybe somewhere in the chaos there's a road that leads me home. Don't let my mind drift into the dark when anxiety takes the wheel, when the weight of all tomorrow feels too heavy, feels too real, not too heavy. Don't let my to breathe.
Don't let my mind drift into the dark, even when the night won't end. Maybe strength is not pretending, but learning how to rise again. Don't let my mind drift into the dark. Teach this tired heart to rest deep inside my hidden battles.
There is light I haven't met. Don't let my mind drift away. In the silence, I find my way. And when the noise grew quiet, my soul began to see peace was never far away. It was waiting here in me.
Sometimes I think I can carry it all, until the fear starts getting louder. I've walked these roads so certain, thinking I could hold the wheel. But there are winds you never see coming that shake what you thought was real. And somewhere between the waves, I slowly lost my ground, because fear speaks the loudest when faith gets tired and worn.
And when my strength was fading, your name was all I had left. Don't let me sing, don't let me sing,
Even when the fear inside me sounds louder than my faith.
hold my hand one more time. Don't let me sing,
Don't let me sink, because no matter how lost I feel, I still run back to you. I used to think believing meant never being afraid, but maybe even the strongest hearts still learn how to shake. And how many times in this life do we forget what's true? The God who calls us forward is the one who carries us through.
maybe faith is not about never falling. Maybe it's calling your name again. Don't let me sing, don't let me sing,
When the storm around me almost steals my voice away,
hold my heart until the end. Don't let me sing,
don't let me sing, 'cause even through the silence I'm still listening for you. And if my strength runs out, and if the fear comes back,
because somewhere underneath the fear, there is still faith in me.
And in the middle of these waters, your voice still finds me.
Carried so much with me. Sometimes I forgot who I am, like someone trying just to survive, with a tired heart and trembling hands. And through the quiet hours of darkness, something inside me still breathed on. For so long I believed that pain was part of my name, like every scar I'd ever gathered would decide how my story ends. The shadow spoke so loudly, I almost stopped believing. But there was a quiet voice within, trying to wake me from my dreaming. And even on the hardest days, when everything seemed bound to fall, something deep inside my soul still wanted to stand tall. Change, but no pain was ever meant to keep us locked away. Pain won't hold me down, even when I don't understand, even when the longest night feels too heavy to withstand. Won't hold me down. Like a light moving through the silence, reminding me there's still a road to find. I've been lost inside my thoughts, trying to outrun loneliness, while life kept knocking softly against my chest. Every hidden tear I carried had a message I couldn't see. Maybe real freedom begins when I stop running from me. And exhausted from the battles, with no answers left to hold, I discovered the present moment still had room for my soul. Maybe living means learning that even pain can fade away, because a deeper kind of peace is waiting when we slow the pace. Pain won't hold me down, even when fear comes around, even when my strength is fading and my feet can barely touch the ground. Touch the ground, because silence slowly showed me I wasn't too late. And when I stopped running from myself, my soul remembered how to breathe again. Pain won't hold me down, even when the sky turns gray. Maybe real strength is learning how to keep your heart awake. Pain won't hold me down, and now I finally see that freedom was always waiting in the simple act of being. Pain won't hold me down, won't hold me down. There's a light still breathing deep inside of me now. And when the silence finally came, the weight began to fall away. And for the first time in a long while, my soul could finally feel peace. It's been a while since I knew how to find you. This house still feels so quiet, and the nights keep stretching long. I keep looking up to heaven, but the answers don't come down. There's a weight here in my chest that I don't know how to name. Like I lost something sacred, but I can't remember when. And sometimes I pretend I'm strong, so nobody sees me break. God, where are you now? There are days I cannot feel you, no matter how I try. And even when I keep on walking, everything feels far from light. But somewhere deep inside my weakness, something still calls out for you. I have heard so many promises about peace and being led, but there are wounds from long ago that left my heart so tired. And I know maybe you were never absent, maybe I am just too warm to recognize your presence. If you're still here, teach me how to stay. God, where are you now? There are nights I almost lose the little faith I have. But even in the empty places, something makes me call your name. Maybe faith is simply this, to keep on walking without sight. heaven is much closer, and my sorrow lets me see. Cause even in the silence, there is something left in me that keeps returning to you. And maybe the fact I'm still searching for you is already a kind of fate.
There's a beauty hiding out there, in places most eyes never find. And the wind moving through the branches, or a quiet moment in time. And the slower I keep walking, the more I hear my heart
Life was never meant to fit inside certainty and plans. It keeps dancing through our questions, slipping softly through our hands.
There's poetry in strangers meeting.
There's silence in a crowded room. There's love inside the smallest moments that somehow break us through. Every dream arrives with questions, every loss reshapes the view. And maybe growing older means learning how to carry truth. 'Cause living isn't choosing only what feels easy or feels right. It's learning how to hold the shadows that help us find the light. The wholeness of life lives in everything, in the beauty and the pain we know, in the open sky after the rainfall, and the healing wounds that slowly grow. The wholeness of life keeps singing softly, even when the world feels out of place. There is something everlasting breathing through every sorrow, like I could hold back the sea. But some of our deepest heartaches are teachers we were meant to meet. Time changes more than we imagine, carries pieces of who we've been. Still a quiet flame keeps burning somewhere beyond the wind. And in the middle of the madness, between rebuilding and goodbye, there's a hidden kind of beauty waiting patiently inside. Maybe understanding life was never mastering tomorrow. Maybe it's just feeling fully every joy and every sorrow. The wholeness of life lives in everything, in the love and in the fear of falling down, in the silent courage of a weary soul, still choosing not to leave the ground, still choosing. The wholeness of life keeps moving forward, even when everything has changed. 'Cause somewhere deep inside the struggle, a flower is learning its name. Whoa. I search for meaning everywhere, in distant roads and distant skies. But life was waiting all around me, right here the whole time. And when I finally stopped resisting, my soul began to listen. Oh, the wholeness of life lives in everything, in the sunrise and the fading day, in the questions without answers, and the mystery that lights the way. The wholeness of life keeps unfolding, even when I don't understand. Maybe the deepest kind of wisdom is learning how to stay and stand. The wholeness of life breathing through us, through every ending, through every beginning. And somewhere down the road, life finally found me, not perfect, not finished, but whole. I spent so much time running, trying to reach some distant place, as if life was always waiting somewhere beyond this moment's grace. And every time the silence found me, something inside wanted to slow down.
never stop and never stay, as if living meant forever, chasing one more better day. But the harder I pursued answers to complete my soul, the farther I drifted away from simply breathing and letting go. I smile through crowded conversations while my spirit slowly disappeared, because there are silent emptinesses no one notices throughout the day. Maybe this moment is an invitation to truly feel again, because there's a living presence waiting for us to slow down. Stepping into the moment changed my heart when I stopped trying to control it all, when I released the weight of tomorrow and learned how to simply breathe, simply breathe. Stepping into the moment brought silence to battles I could never explain, because sometimes the soul finds God when it finally learns to be still. I searched for meaning in achievements, trying to fill what felt incomplete, but no voice from the outside world could reach the garden inside me. Then in the middle of an ordinary afternoon, without signs or miracles to see, peace arrived so quietly, like someone returning home to me. There were no grand answers, no mysteries to unfold, only a calm and steady breathing inside the simple act of being alive. Maybe embracing the present isn't giving up the fight. Maybe it's discovering life has been here all along with open arms. Stepping into the moment changed my heart when I stopped running from myself, when the present opened a space of silence and fear began to lose its hold, lose its hold. Stepping into the moment brought peace, even without understanding everything, because there is something eternal breathing softly within this life. I spent so much time running without seeing the present, trying to find a meaning while life was unfolding. And when I finally stopped, my soul began to hear. My soul began to hear. My soul began to hear. Began to hear. Stepping into the moment brought me back to parts of myself I'd lost, because the present holds quiet treasures I never learned how to hear. Stepping into the moment changed my soul and taught me how to remain, because maybe true peace is simply learning how to live. Stepping into the moment without running, without trying to control, just being. And in the silence of the present, time began to slow, and for the very first time, my soul found rest.
night I almost couldn't pray. I sat alone in the darkness, trying to quiet down my mind. But there was a kind of tiredness I couldn't leave behind. And for the first time in a long while, the words just wouldn't come. Only a long and aching silence, and the feeling of being done. Nobody may ever notice, but there are battles so quiet. They happen deep inside the soul. But tired faith is still faith, even when the voice grows weak, even when the heart keeps doubting, and heaven feels so far to reach. Maybe choosing not to quit is enough to help us stand. 'Cause even wounded, weary people still hold faith within their hands. I thought I had to be the strong one, like those who never break apart. But maybe God knows even better the fragile corners of a heart. There are nights when all a soul can do is breathe a little slower now, and somehow hope keeps staying with us, though we don't always know how. Maybe the hidden miracle is simply staying here. But tired faith is still faith, even when the light has gone, even when these steps keep trembling, and everything feels wrong. Maybe choosing not to quit is enough to help us stand. 'Cause even tears we cry in silence still rest inside His hands. It's not only the strong who keep going, sometimes the tired ones survive too. still speaks through it all. And tired faith is still faith, even when no answers come. Maybe grace is staying with us long before the morning sun. And maybe God still hears the prayers that barely leave our lips. Maybe He always did. There's something in love that time can never erase, like a light crossing through the darkness without ever losing its flame. And when silence touches the soul, everything begins to slow down. I spent my life believing there was distance in between who I am beneath the surface and the world surrounding me. But there are moments so small, they make everything disappear, as if the heart remembers something that was always living here. And for one sacred moment, there was no you and no me, only a quiet presence breathing through eternity. Maybe true love was never meant to possess. Maybe it's simply the courage to feel. The immortality of love lives in us, even while the years keep rolling by, because there is something eternal in the silence, still learning how to love, learning how to love. The immortality of love finds us when we let the restless sea go rest, and for a moment all creation seems to breathe again. Every pair of eyes holds mysteries words could never fully say, like an ancient song connecting everything along the way. Love keeps crossing all the borders that the mind insists are real, 'cause deep inside every human heart lives the longing to belong. And maybe true peace comes softly when separation fades away, discovering that every living soul breathes inside the same song. Maybe eternity begins the moment we stop resisting, because there is a living presence holding everything as one. The immortality of love remains, even when everything immortality of love endures inside everything that learns to feel. And when the heart finally grows quiet, the whole soul begins to heal. Nothing needed explanation, because love was still here. There is a road that's never seen by eyes that only trust the ground, a quiet calling through the years, leading restless souls around. It doesn't start on any map, it doesn't end in any place. The road of faith begins the moment someone chooses hope over fear. There are stones along the journey, there are nights without a sign, there are moments when the heavens seem so distant from the heart. Yet even when we're tired inside, something still refuses to leave, like a tiny flame in the darkness that refuses to stop believing. Maybe faith is simply this, taking one more step ahead, trusting there is meaning somewhere, even when it can't be seen. And when fear begins to whisper that there's nowhere left to go, God ignites a spark of hope in the silence of the road. Choosing almost everything. I've seen tears become the reason a broken soul learns how to sing. There are miracles around us, hidden from the human eye. Some answers only find us as the days keep passing by. Not every battle ends the moment we decide to run. Sometimes God is teaching us how to remain and overcome. And when the heart grows weary and the soul begins to fade, an unexplainable peace arrives and hope returns again. The road of faith is not built upon certainty. It's choosing to keep walking through the middle of the storm. The road of faith is trusting when you don't understand. It's falling down and rising up without letting go of the light. Even in sorrow, even through the darkest night, God is still holding my hands. Oh, maybe I'll never understand every plan heaven has prepared.
You don't have to know the ending to know that love is there.
If God's presence walks beside me,
Then you're never truly alone.
and even the unknown ahead can become a place called home. The road of faith doesn't end in sadness. There is a light still waiting beyond every storm we face. The road of faith makes the soul begin to bloom, even when the world around us feels like it's falling through. Even in sorrow, even through the darkest night, God is still holding my hands. And as long as hope remains, I will keep moving on along the road of faith. I still remember the silence. It felt like it would never end. I walked through so many streets, trying to hear some kind of sign. But the harder I kept searching, the farther heaven seemed to hide. There was thirst behind my eyes and a weight upon my soul, like speaking into empty spaces, waiting for an answer to come home. Somewhere in that silence, something started changing me. It didn't come like thunder, it came quietly. After the silence, I began to understand. Even in the desert, something grows beneath the sand. Though I couldn't hear your voice, though I couldn't feel you near, there was an unseen strength inside me, teaching me to persevere. I searched for you in quick answers, in every sign I hoped to find. But maybe faith is simply walking when certainty is left behind. And how many times I thought you had somehow gone away, but now when I look back, I see your footprints all the way. The desert never stole my soul, it only stripped away the noise. And what I called abandonment may have been your gentle voice. After the silence, I began to understand. Even in the desert, something grows beneath the sand. Though I couldn't hear your voice, though I couldn't feel you near, there was an unseen strength inside me, teaching me to persevere. Maybe peace is not a fire, or thunder breaking through the sky. Maybe it arrives in whispers when everything inside grows quiet. Your presence keeps on shining, even when I miss the spark. And if the desert still remains, I'm no longer afraid to cross. The deepest emptiness is not being alone. It's knowing you lost the road back home. I drifted farther day by day without seeing what was happening. One day without a prayer, another without listening for your voice. And when I finally noticed, there was silence living inside me, like an abandoned house after the lights went out. Because a heart can keep on beating even when it's far from peace, and there are souls still smiling while they're breaking underneath. Far from God, far from myself, that's when everything turned dark. I kept trying to fill the emptiness, but nothing could reach my heart. Far from God, far from myself, I lost who I was meant to be. Because a soul can never find its rest when it turns away from eternity. I searched for meaning in so many places, but nothing ever stayed. Everything looked beautiful for a moment, then faded away. There's a quiet kind of longing inside those who have known your peace, like an echo softly calling, come back home to me. Maybe heaven never left me, maybe I just stopped seeing the light. 'Cause even in the deepest distance, your grace keeps calling through the night. Far from God, far from myself, that's when everything turned dark. I kept trying to fill the emptiness, but nothing could reach my heart. Far from God, far from myself, I lost who I was meant to be. Because a soul can never find its rest when it turns away from eternity. What if there's still a road back home? What if your mercy is still here? Even after all I've done, even after all these years. Because real love does not surrender, it doesn't simply walk away. And maybe I can still hear your voice calling my name today. Far from God, far from myself, but your love came looking for me. quiet prayer. After all this time, I felt my heart find its way back home.
I spent so much time running that I forgot where I belong. I thought the world beyond my doorstep held everything I needed to find. Bright lights, loud voices, endless promises, shining stronger than the truth inside. And little by little I kept giving pieces of myself away, trying to become somebody greater while feeling smaller every day. The farther down that road I wander, the emptier the journey seemed, and all the things I thought would save me were never what they claimed to be. And on a quiet night of wandering, I heard my heart begin to say, maybe there's still a road before you. Maybe it's not too late. There was a porch light waiting for me, shining through the dark ahead. Even after all my failures, there was still love welcoming me in. And when I thought it was too late to start all over once again, the door was still standing open, like I'd never really left. How many times does pride deceive us when all we need is someone's arms? I kept trying to outrun my shadow, never seeing where I was. But there's something about real love time could never erase. Even when a soul gets lost, it still remembers home. Before the first time in so many years, I didn't have to hide, because the one who knows our failures also knows what's deep inside. There was a porch light waiting for
And in the silence of that old house, for the first time, I could finally breathe. I spent so much time running that I forgot where I belong. I thought the world beyond my doorstep held everything I needed to find. Bright lights, loud voices, endless promises, shining stronger than the truth inside. And little by little I kept giving pieces of myself away, trying to become somebody great, or feeling some days my mind becomes a room I can't stay in. Thoughts get loud like thunder, and breathing feels like sin. In the middle of the noise, I'm just trying to rest again. The more I feed the fear, the darker my eyes become. My mind builds hidden highways that never led me home. Guilt keeps waking the past, worry paints tomorrow black, and I lose myself so often, holding what I can't hold back. There was nobody sees, fighting deep beneath my skin. But every time I slow down, something starts to breathe again. Maybe peace was never found in trying to control it all. Maybe grace begins to move when I let the burden fall. Don't let my mind drift into the dark when every thought is closing in, when fear speaks louder than my hope, and I can't find myself nights awake, trapped inside my restless head, while the world kept moving on. I was barely moving ahead. I tried running from my shadows, tried not to feel the pain, but silence always found me, calling softly through the rain. And tired of all the rushing, I finally came to see some battles only lose their power when I learn to let them be. Maybe there is still a choice, even when the night is strong. Maybe somewhere in the chaos, there's a road that leads me home. Don't let my mind drift into the dark when anxiety takes the wheel, when the weight of all tomorrow feels too heavy, feels too real. Not too heavy. Don't let my mind drift into the dark, even when I cannot see. There's a hidden peace inside me, waiting patiently for me. I thought I had to hold it all just to make it through, but the tighter I kept holding, the farther I withdrew. And when I finally let go, my soul remembered how to breathe. Don't let my mind drift into the dark, even when the night won't end. Maybe strength is not pretending, but learning how to rise again. Don't let my mind drift into the dark. Teach this tired heart to rest. Deep inside my hidden battles, there is light I haven't met. Don't let my mind drift away. In the silence, I find my way. And when the noise grew quiet, then my soul began to see peace was never far away. It was waiting here in me. The wind began to whisper, almost nobody knew, but something in the distance was moving across the blue. Night fell over the water, and fear came drifting in. The waves kept crashing harder, like they were closing in. Some were crying out in panic, others tried to take control, while the sky above the ocean and quietly asked, is God still here with us? In the middle of the storm, I won't give up tonight. If the sea tries to pull me under, your voice will be my guide, my guide. In the middle of the storm, I will choose to trust, because the one who made the wind can calm the waves for us. Some days the soul is drifting like a boat without a shore, and faith feels small and fragile, like it can't hold on anymore. Even when I try to stay strong, my heart wants to let go, but there's a living hope inside me when I'm sinking down below. Maybe fear can make a noise, but your presence helps me stay. Even when my tired eyes can't see another way. In the middle of the storm, I won't give up tonight. If the sea tries to pull me under, your voice will be my guide, my guide. In the middle of the storm, I will choose to trust, because the one who made the wind can calm the waves for us, yeah. If I fall into the deep water, hold on to my hand. If the night hides every landmark, help me understand. When fear begins to shout the loudest, remind me who you are. The same God who walks on water still shines through every scar. Trust in you, never face the sea alone. In the middle of the storm, I can still hear your voice, and when everything seems broken, your love gives me a choice. After the wind, after the waves, after the fear, only peace remains. There's a hidden kind of beauty in the things we hardly see, in the wind moving through the branches, or the simple gift of being. And the more I slow my footsteps, the more I hear my heart beat. Life was never meant to fit inside certainty or reason. It keeps dancing through our tears and moments of quiet wonder. There is poetry in meetings and silence inside the crowd. There is love within the small things that somehow find the heart. Every dream arrives with questions, every loss reshapes our eyes. And maybe growing older means learning how to carry on.
Because living isn't choosing only what can make us smile. It's embracing every shadow that teaches us to live.
The wholeness of life lives in everything, in the beauty and the pain that pass us by, in the open sky that follows after rain, and in the wound still learning how to heal, learning how to heal. Every heart today. I tried running from my sadness, like someone trying to stop the sea. But some silent kinds of sorrow came to teach me something deeper.
Time keeps changing many things, taking pieces of who we were. Yet there's still a steady flame burning somewhere on the horizon.
And in the middle of life's chaos, between losing and rebuilding, there is hidden beauty waiting for a soul that's willing to see.
Maybe understanding life was never mastering tomorrow. Maybe it's simply feeling this moment touch the human soul.
The wholeness of life lives in everything, in our love and in our fear of falling down,
In the quiet strength of every soul that keeps walking when it's worn out, keeps walking.
Keeps moving forward, even when everything seems to change.
'Cause deep inside our suffering, something still longs to bloom again.
For meaning in so many places, but life was already here.
Between the tears and the silence,
between the earth and the sky.
and when I stopped resisting,
my soul began to listen,
and the silence spoke in whispers that I could finally hear.
The wholeness of life lives in everything, but whole. Some days my mind becomes a place I don't recognize. Thoughts keep shouting so loud, even breathing starts feeling hard. And in the middle of all that noise, I just wanna rest. The more I feed the fear, the darker everything looks. My mind keeps building mazes deep inside my heart. Regret keeps calling yesterday, anxiety writes tomorrow. And I lose myself so many times, trying to hold what isn't mine. There are invisible battles nobody else can see, but every time I slow down, something inside can finally breathe. Maybe real peace was never meant to be controlled. Maybe it's learning how to lay down the weight I've carried so long. Don't let my mind get lost in the dark when these thoughts keep pulling me down. When fear starts speaking louder than hope, and I can't hear my own heart now. Hear my own heart now. Hear my own heart now. Don't let my mind get lost in the dark. Teach my soul how to breathe again. 'Cause there's a quiet light still shining, and somehow it still knows my name. I spent whole nights awake, trapped inside my own head. While the world kept moving forward, I was just trying to keep up. I tried running from my shadows, keeping busy not to feel, but the silence kept returning, asking me to slow down. And when I finally grew tired of carrying everything alone, I began to understand some battles fade when we let go. Maybe there is still a choice, even in the darkest place. It's somewhere in the chaos, there is still a way. Don't let my mind get lost in the dark when anxiety takes the wheel. When the weight of every tomorrow feels too heavy to carry, still too heavy to carry. Don't let my mind get lost in the dark, even when I cannot see, because there is a hidden peace still waiting patiently for me. I thought I had to control everything just to make it through, but the tighter I held on, the more I slipped away. And when I finally stopped running, your peace found me again. In the silence, I could finally breathe. again. And when the noise faded away,
my soul finally realized
peace was never far from me.
it was waiting quietly inside.
There's a hidden kind of beauty in the things we hardly see, in the wind moving through the branches, or the simple gift of being. And the more I slow my footsteps, the more I hear my heart beat. Life was never meant to fit inside certainty or reason. It keeps dancing through our tears and moments of quiet wonder. There is poetry in meetings and silence inside the crowd. There is love within the small things that somehow find the heart. Every dream arrives with questions, every loss reshapes our eyes. And maybe growing older means learning how to carry on. Because living isn't choosing only what can make us smile. It's embracing every shadow that teaches us to live. The wholeness of life lives in everything, in the beauty and the pain that pass us by, in the open sky that follows after rain, and in the wounds still learning how to heal. The wholeness of life keeps singing softly, even when the world has lost its way. Because something everlasting keeps breathing inside every heart today. I tried running from my sadness, like someone trying to stop the sea. But some silent kinds of sorrow came to teach me something deeper. Time keeps changing many things, taking pieces of who we were. Yet there's still a steady flame burning somewhere on the horizon. And in the middle of life's chaos, between losing and rebuilding, there is hidden beauty waiting for a soul that's willing to see. Maybe understanding life was never mastering tomorrow. Maybe it's simply feeling this moment touch the human soul. The wholeness of life lives in everything, in our love and in our fear of falling down, in the quiet strength of every soul that keeps walking when it's worn out, keeps walking. The wholeness of life keeps moving forward, even when everything seems to change. Because deep inside our suffering, something still longs to bloom again. lives in the silence
between the earth and the sky.
And when I stopped resisting,
My soul began to listen,
and the silence spoke in whispers
that I could finally hear.
Fullness of life lives in everything.
in the sunrise and the fading day.
In the questions left unanswered,
And the mystery that remains,
The wholeness of life keeps breathing, even when I don't understand.
because maybe the deepest wisdom
It's simply learning how to stay. The wholeness of life
lives in us.
between the love
And the endless becoming. And somewhere along the journey, life found me, not perfect, but whole. I spent so many years fighting everything around me, as if arguing with life itself could somehow ease the pain. But every night the silence would come back and ask me why, how much more weight I planned to carry before I finally rested. There is a hidden kind of exhaustion in trying to control the world. The mind keeps building storms while the heart longs for peace. Without even realizing it, I wore dissatisfaction like a coat, waiting for life to change itself without changing anything in me. In the harder I resisted, the farther I drifted away, because some of the deepest battles never really disappear. Maybe there is a quiet strength hidden inside acceptance. Maybe some doors of the soul only open when we stop fighting. Acceptance is strength too. When life doesn't go my way, when the heart slowly discovers that living doesn't have to hurt, doesn't have to hurt. Acceptance is strength too, even when I don't understand, because sometimes real peace begins the moment I stop resisting. I spent so much time blaming the emptiness I felt inside, while life was quietly showing me another road to follow. Not every change happens when we shout for the world to hear. Sometimes a soul starts blooming when it learns to become still. And somewhere in the middle of all the questions I couldn't solve, I realized the present moment was only trying to hold me. Maybe freedom
strength too. When fear begins to take control, when the weight of endless thoughts won't let the weary mind rest,
let it rest.
Acceptance is strength too, even when everything feels unclear, because there is a hidden peace breathing inside acceptance. And when I finally laid the burden down,
My soul could breathe again.
my soul could breathe again.
My soul could breathe again.
Oh, acceptance is strength too, even when the night grows dark, because some parts of the journey only make sense after the pain.
Acceptance is strength too.
And it taught me how to stay, because maybe the truest wisdom is simply learning how to live.
Acceptance is strength too.
When everything slows down,
And in the silence of this moment,
my soul can finally rest.
and when I stopped fighting,
Life began to breathe through me.
and for the very first time,
I felt peace. There's a beauty hiding out there in places most eyes never find. In the wind moving through the branches, or a quiet moment in time. And the slower I keep walking, the more I hear my heart alive. Life was never meant to fit inside certainty and plans. It keeps dancing through our questions, slipping softly through our hands. There's poetry in strangers meeting, there's silence in a crowded room. There's a love inside the smallest moments that somehow break us through. Every dream arrives with questions, every loss reshapes the view. And maybe growing older means learning how to carry truth. 'Cause living isn't choosing only what feels easy or feels right. It's learning how to hold the shadows that help us find the light. The wholeness of life lives in everything, in the beauty and the pain we know, in the open sky after the rainfall, and the healing wounds that slowly grow, slowly grow. just feeling fully
every joy and every sorrow. The wholeness of life lives in everything, in the love and in the fear of falling down, in the silent courage of a weary soul,
still choosing not to leave the ground,
still choosing. The wholeness of life keeps moving forward, even when everything is changed. 'Cause somewhere deep inside the struggle,
a flower is learning its name. My soul began to listen.
the wholeness of life lives in everything,
In the sunrise and the fading day, in the questions without answers, and the mystery that lights the way.
oh, the wholeness of life keeps unfolding,
Even when I don't understand, maybe the deepest kind of wisdom is learning how to stay and stand.
the wholeness of life
Breathing through us, through every ending, through every beginning. Somewhere down the road, life finally found me. Not perfect, not finished, but whole.
I've spent so much of my life running, chasing days that never arrived, while the present stood there quietly, waiting for me to come alive. And somewhere in the rush of living, my soul began to wear thin. The past kept pulling old memories, the future filled my mind with fear. I was torn between two stories, and neither one was really here. Trying to hold the hands of time, like trying to hold the sea, while life was happening around me. Somewhere I refused to see it. On an ordinary afternoon, without a sign from above, I realized the present moment had never stopped showing up. Maybe there's a kind of beauty that only comes when we slow down, when the restless mind finally learns to set its burdens down. And now it's still here, even when I lose my way, even when my thoughts keep pulling my
deep inside. And every time I slow my footsteps, life comes back to life. I spent years searching for meaning in some place I had yet to find, as if peace was hiding somewhere just beyond the next hillside. But no future destination ever made my spirit whole, because the human heart finds rest only when it learns to stay home. And the quieter I became, the more I started to see life was never far away. It was waiting patiently. Maybe time is only a story written by perception's hand, while something timeless keeps breathing deep inside who I am. Now it's still here, even when fear comes around, even when my tired mind can't figure it all out, The now is still here, like a light beneath the door. And maybe true peace is nothing more than breathing once more. I spent so much time waiting for tomorrow, while life was unfolding today, searching for a distant freedom when it never went away. And when I finally stopped running, my soul remembered how to stay. The now is still here, even when the whole world slows, even when the longest night feels like it won't let go. The now is still here, and it never walked away. Maybe all of life is trying to wake us up today. The now is still here, breathing in us now, far beyond the ticking clock, far beyond the noise somehow. And when the silence finally came, time no longer felt the need to run. And for the first time in a long while, I was simply here. I didn't notice when I drifted away. I only felt the emptiness growing inside. At first it seemed like something small, just a quiet ache I tried to hide. I kept on living like nothing had changed, smiling at the people passing by. But every time the night grew silent, something deeper made me wonder why. And no matter how far I tried to run, there was a voice I couldn't leave behind, like an old familiar melody, calling me back one more time. Maybe no wandering soul can outrun the light forever, 'cause even in the deepest darkness there's still a longing to remember. Come back home, weary heart. There's still a love waiting here for you. Even after all this distance, you were never forgotten, it's true. Come back home, wounded heart. There's still a peace you can find, 'cause no road is ever too far gone to leave the past behind. I thought I had to fix everything before I could come back again, but you were waiting in the silence, the way you've always been. There was no judgment in your voice, no chains to hold me down, just the kind of grace that finds a soul when the world is worn it out. Maybe the greatest miracle is finally learning to see that even after all this time away, there's still a place for me. Come back home, restless heart. Even when the night won't let you see, there's a light still burning brightly, right where it's always meant to be. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. I'm coming, come back home. Searching hard, you don't have to walk alone. Even the most broken souls can still find their way back home. What if I lost my way completely? Lord will still come looking for you.
What if my heart
Forgot how to believe.
grace remembers what is true?
What if I wandered far too long,
The door was never closed,
and every road that brought you here can still
lead you back home. Come back home,
come back home.
weary heart.
Heaven is still calling your name, even after all your failures. Mercy burns with the same flame.
Come back home, distant heart.
Now I finally understand. While I thought I was running back to God, He was already reaching out His hand. And in the silence of that night, I finally found my way home.
Got down on my knees again tonight, but
The room felt empty as the rain. No answer came, no sign appeared. Just the sound of a weary heart in pain. I whispered your name so quietly, like someone afraid to let go. And even when I couldn't feel your presence, something kept telling me to stay and hope. Maybe faith is not a fire. Maybe sometimes it just remains when everything inside you wants to walk away. Even when I feel nothing, I'm still standing here. Even when I hear no answer, I refuse to disappear. Even when I feel nothing, this prayer still lives inside, because there's a hope the silence could never take away from my life. Some nights seem to last forever, and heaven feels so far away. The words fall softly like autumn leaves, scattered where my doubts still stay. But I remember all those moments when I thought that I was through, and somehow your hidden mercy carried me before I knew. Maybe real love doesn't always need to move the soul with signs. Maybe simply staying faithful is enough some nights. Even when I feel nothing, I'm still standing here. Even when I hear no answer, I refuse to disappear. Even when I feel nothing, this prayer still lives inside, because there's a hope the silence could never take away from my life. What if silence is still kindness? What if your hand is holding mine? Even when my tired eyes can no longer see the light, maybe weary faith is still faith somehow. Maybe heaven stays wide open even now. Even when I feel nothing, I'm still standing here. Even when I hear no answer, I refuse to disappear. Even when I feel nothing, this prayer has not died, because deep inside my weakness
the silence of this evening, I still whisper out your name. Even when I feel nothing, I remain. Amen.
I still remember that silence. It felt like it would never end. Walk through so many streets, trying to hear some kind of sign. But the harder I kept searching, the farther heaven seemed to hide. There was thirst behind my eyes, and a weight upon my soul, like speaking into empty spaces, waiting for an answer to come home. And somewhere in that silence, something started changing me. It didn't come like thunder, it came quietly. After the silence, I began to understand. Even in the desert, something grows beneath the sand. Though I couldn't hear your voice, though I couldn't feel you near, there was an unseen strength inside me, teaching me to persevere. I searched for you in quick answers, in every sign I hope to find. But maybe faith is simply walking when certainty is left behind. And how many times I thought you had somehow gone away, but now when I look back, I see your footprints all the way. The desert never stole my soul, it only stripped away the noise. And what I called abandonment may have been your gentle voice. After the silence, I began to understand. Even in the desert, something grows beneath the sand. Though I couldn't hear your voice, though I couldn't feel you near, there was an unseen strength inside me, teaching me to persevere. Maybe peace is not a fire, a thunder breaking through the sky. Maybe it arrives in whispers when everything inside grows quiet.
finally see, even in the desert, your love keeps growing over me. When my strength is fading and fear tells me to stop, your presence keeps on shining, even when I miss the spark. And if the desert still remains, I'm no longer afraid to cross. It's been a while since I knew how to find you. This house still feels so quiet, nights keep stretching long. I keep looking up to heaven, but the answers don't come down. There's a weight here in my chest that I don't know how to name. Like I lost something sacred, but I can't remember when. And sometimes I pretend I'm strong, so nobody sees me break. Try, and even when I keep on walking, everything feels far from light. But somewhere deep inside my weakness, something still calls out for you. I have heard so many promises about peace and being led, but there are wounds from long ago that left my heart so tired. And I know maybe you were never absent, maybe I am just too old to recognize your presence. If you're still here, teach me how to stay. God, where are you now? There are nights I almost lose the little faith I have, but even in the empty places, something makes me call your name. Maybe faith is simply this, to keep on walking without sight. Maybe silence is an answer to. Maybe heaven is much closer than my sorrow lets me see.
hold my tired soul together before I stop hearing you. Because even in the silence, there is something left in me that keeps returning to you. And maybe the fact I'm still searching for you is already a kind of faith.
Sometimes I think I can carry it all until the fear starts getting louder. I've walked these roads so certain, thinking I could hold the wheel, but there are winds you never see coming that shake what you thought was real. And somewhere between the waves, I slowly lost my ground, because fear speaks the loudest when faith gets tired and worn.
And when my strength was fading, your name was all I had left. Don't let me sing, don't let me sing.
Even when the fear inside me sounds louder than my faith,
Hold my hand one more time. Don't let me sing,
because no matter how lost I feel,
I'll still run back to you.
I used to think believing meant never being afraid, but maybe even the strongest hearts still learn how to shake. And how many times in this life do we forget what's true? The God who calls us forward is the one who carries us through.
Maybe faith is not about never falling. Maybe it's calling your name again. Don't let me sing, don't let me sing.
When the storm around me almost steals my voice away,
Hold my heart until the end. Don't let me sing, don't let me sing.
'cause even through the silence,
I'm still listening for you.
and if my strength runs out, and if the fear comes back, don't let go of my soul. Don't let me drift away.
Even when the longest night feels like it will never end, I keep calling out across the water.
Don't let me sink, don't let me sink,
Because somewhere
underneath the fear, there is still faith in me.
and in the middle of these waters,
Your voice still finds me.
Tonight I didn't come for answers. I just needed to sit here for a while. I spent so many years chasing every road I couldn't see, waiting for a sign from heaven to bring some peace to me. But there are nights so quiet, even fear forgets its name. And somewhere in that silence, something started to change. Maybe I was searching for your voice in all the wrong places, because the silence of God still teaches. Even when the soul can't understand what heaven is doing, there are answers that arrive without making a sound, like gentle hands touching a hidden wound in the dark. I always thought your presence would come like thunder or light, but maybe it moves softly through the pauses of life. And looking back now, I don't feel that hurry anymore, because some seeds keep growing in the quiet of my soul. Maybe heaven was never far away, or maybe I was just too loud to hear, because the silence of God still holds us, even when a weary heart starts giving up. There are roads we cannot see beyond the reach of our eyes, yet something keeps on leading through the darkness of the night. Maybe spiritual wisdom is learning how to stay, even when heaven grows silent.
comforts, like a gentle wind moving through an empty house inside. And when everything grows quiet, the soul begins to hear that even in the silence, love is still here. And maybe the deepest answers always speak softly.